Very proud of our guys. Thought we come out very focused and, again, started fast. I got a great opening drive, and then we're able to get a couple big plays early, get control of the game, and then we're able to continue to execute. Very happy with our focus throughout the game. In previous games, sometimes when we got in leads, we had gotten a little sloppy at times, and the younger guys are getting better and better each week, and we're able on offense, defense, special teams to keep the focus and keep execution throughout the game. Very proud of that. Some of our young guys got some real quality time. Again, I'm very proud of all three phases. I thought offense, defense, special teams were able to execute and play well and impact the game in all three phases, and that was critical. And Syracuse is a very physical, good football team. But we played well tonight, and got to continue to grow. Still got some things that we can get better at, but we're getting better each week, and hopefully that'll stay the trend.
Jimbo, what was the circumstances of getting Kermit in the game at running back there?
Well, I just think we're getting touches. I mean, the guy has really developed. He's feeling comfortable with the ball in his hand. He's very dynamic. He's now very mature in how he's practicing and doing things and just growing. And he's a guy that on our team that he can change numbers on a scoreboard. So we got to continue to find ways to get him implemented in the game plan, along with, Bobo Wilson does a great job, all those young guys. And just got to continue to find ways to get touches for those guys. And he's done a great job here recently.
The way this team focuses.
I'm sorry?
The way this team focuses and approaches every game.
I'm very proud of that. Now, again, we got to do it next week, and got to do it the next week, and then the next week, and then wherever our bowl game is. But, very proud of that, and it's maturity, and to me, it's a sign of our senior leadership.
Could you talk about that as it relates to Jameis and his performance today?
No, I mean, I thought we all played well. I thought Jameis played exceptionally well. I thought he was, 19 of 21, but made good decisions, got the ball where he had to get his two guys in, now the right runs and checks, and thought he played a very efficient game today.
Jimbo, you talked in the past about you never really know what to expect from a guy until you actually see him do it. Was there any curiosity on your part or about how Jameis would respond after some?
I have curiosity on every player on every game. I promise you I do. I mean, I really do. I mean, because to me it's consistency and how long you can stay that way, and very proud of the way our whole team played.
Jimbo, if you, from the perspective of Jacob getting hurt, did you plan on getting Sean in this early if the game had gotten to that way?
Well, now, you like to plan those things, but you can't. You have to play them by ear and what's going on in the game, and it was the right situation when we were able to come out, had to be up 38, but then we come out and got to stop early in the second half. Felt very comfortable and thought we needed to get him some quality snaps and wanted to keep the ones in there with him a little bit so he could feel comfortable and be able to execute his part of the game plan, and I thought he did a nice job.
Jimbo, you, I think, threw on the first 5 plays of the game. The short passes, was that a game play coming in?
Well, there was some checks in there. I mean, there were some options in there for him to do it or not do it. So, I mean, we could have gotten in or out of the things we did.
Coach, you either have speed or you do the chase. It looked like Syracuse was
I'm sorry.
You either have speed or you do the chase. It looked like Syracuse did a lot of chasing. Talk about your team's speed.
We can run. We don't run bad. I mean, we can run, and we got some guys that can get down the field. And that, to me, but again, speed's not enough. We have to have size and speed. I believe in both.
Your defense, second week in a row, is lights out. Just talk about how those guys
playing extremely well, playing very disciplined, flying to the ball, creating the turnovers. In first half didn't have one, but in second half created turnovers. You have a lot of athletic guys that are being very fit, that are also big guys, being very physical and being very disciplined on how they're playing.
Looked like Timmy was in there quite a lot.
Timmy got a bad habit of that, doesn't he?
Jameis threw to Kelvin for the touchdown. Just how impressive was that?
Very good on both sides. I mean, Kelvin give him the room, turn it on the back shoulder. Kelvin goes up at the high point and he gets that foot down his body. I mean, Kelvin just keeps getting better and better each week too. But both guys executed play very well.
Can they defend the play like that?
If you throw it right on a guy that size, I mean, any play is defendable. Any defender is beatable. So I mean, any play is stoppable and But when you do it right, it's hard. It's hard.
How about the touchdown throw from Sean to Nick?
Oh, that was beautiful. Nick kept it high on that. It's funny because I've been on him about keeping that angle high. So you can tell him I said that. And he kept it high, and Sean made a beautiful throw. I mean, really made a nice. You see some of Sean's talents. I mean, Sean has arm talent. Just needs reps and what we're doing, and Sean's going to be a very good player. Yeah, no, it was. He did get down there inside. I didn't see it till by the time Kermit's going to outrun everybody in the world, you ain't got to block. Once he gets out there, just be careful. But no, it was. It's just amazing to get down there and block. And again, shows how team-oriented he is.
Jimbo, there's a lot of football left, obviously, but how special has this first 10 games been? I mean, I don't know. Teams don't usually do what your team is doing this season.
I'll be honest, Corey, I ain't thought about it. I don't have time to think about it. I mean, we'll go back and think about those things when the year's over, but we hope we'll continue to play well.
Do you appreciate how well they come out and jump?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I respect how well we do that. We challenge them, too, the way they're practicing and the way they're playing. As far as and then doing that, yes, I do respect that very much. That's why I say it's a fun group of guys to coach and be around.
Coach, with the turmoil that James is going through this week, how did this team rally around things?
I think our team just did what we had to do and focused and controlled things it could control is how it played, and that was our focus.